My name is Michael Trout, and I want to do this presentation. I think it's important. Please take the time to watch it, because ultimately, if you're following the Occupy movement, then this is directly related to it. I've been working on this problem for quite some time, and I believe I have an actual solution, a solution that can be implemented today, all right, and it can have a significant problem. We all know what the problem is, okay? It comes down to greed. Basically, if we don't stop the problem, our future is going to look like this. I have two boys, and I don't want their future to be like this. Ultimately, we're destroying the world. Now, Occupy Movement and Foundups, we both are on the same page here. We want to stop corporate greed. Now, there is currently all corporations, except for Foundups, we're the world's first open corp, benefit a few lesser stakeholders, who in turn are the ones that basically empower these. These are symptoms of the corporation. Depending on how much money you have, depends on where you fall in these triangle. And ultimately, they're trying to enslave us with debt. That's the control, debt, and not only individuals but also countries. So now, the Occupy movement is using a direct approach, which is the traditional approach. It's what our revolutionary founding fathers did, and ultimately they try to change the British government. They wouldn't listen, and ultimately to change the corporation. Now, if government doesn't listen, this could really flare up. Now, I hope it doesn't, but unless you're willing to go to the French Revolution route, it's going to take time. And not only that, the second problem is this, is that the ones you're going to try to change control the government. So what ultimately is a better way? Well, like I said, I've been thinking about this for quite some time, and Foundups is the world's first open corporation, and we approach things using a collaborative framework, using crowdfunding, and using our OpenCorp, which are selfless corporations that are interested in the greater good, the greater stakeholder. And ultimately, we do two things. One is we reinvest 20 to 80% of net profits, and also the companies we launch are green and sustainable. And we're answerable to our greater stakeholders, unlike the closed corp. They're not answerable to anyone, okay? The lesser stakeholders still control everything. They're still involved, okay? I'm not getting rid of them. They just have less power. And to give you an idea of where we're going with this, all right, or how this actually works, think of it this way. Foundups has a process using an open incubator framework to enable to launch strategic initiatives we call Foundups into open corps that then turn around and invest. It's that simple. No government, no politics, no other. We don't need. It's all self-sustained. And what we're doing is highly scalable. And I'm going to show you that, because this year what we're going to do is launch our first 100, and our goal is to see how many of these corporations. So our Alpha 100 is here. This is 2011 through 2012. Then the following year, our Alpha 1K. And then we're doing our Alpha 10K. And I say Alpha 10K, that's alphas for 10,000 open corps. And then our following year, 2015, will be our Alpha 100K plus, which means 100,000 open corps launching, okay? And remember, our open corps are basically becoming our VCs and our angel investors, okay? They're replacing the need. The closed institution is getting replaced using a collaborative framework. So, how can you help? Well, you can help by sharing this presentation. I think this is an important presentation. I believe what I'm doing is probably the most important thing in the world, because ultimately, you fix the corporation, you fix all the evil in the world. Secondly, educate yourself. I've got lots of videos. Watch this playlist. Learn about OIF. Learn about what I'm doing. And, support. Become an archangel. Become an archangel. Make a contribution. Your contribution is treated in a very clever way, so that way you can actually get access to IPOs and private placements of Foundups should they happen. And ultimately, join Foundups. We're an open corp. Anyone be part of us. Just like anyone could create a page on Wikipedia, anyone can become part of us. So join us. Help either by becoming a team member or an advisor. This is me. These are my two boys. I'm doing all of this for them, and because I see this problem in the world and I see a solution, a very simple solution. And you can contact me anytime. Call me. It rings in Japan. Here's my contact information. The next step is yours. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your time. And thank you. My heart goes out to all you guys.